The 7 deadly sins of narcissists that make God angry and unforgivable forever and even deserve to go to hell. Narcissism encompasses traits of grandiosity, a lack of empathy, and an insatiable need for admiration. Entering a relationship with a narcissist can inflict severe mental distress, hindering personal growth and recovery for extended periods. These toxic relationships are emotionally draining, leaving victims grappling with turmoil long after they end. Understanding the underlying dynamics of interactions with narcissists reveals a profound sense of injustice. Instead of owning up to their actions, narcissists often deflect blame onto their victims, using manipulation and gaslighting tactics to leave them questioning their reality and worsening their emotional state. Once a narcissist achieves their goals, they callously discard their target, treating them as if they never mattered. This abrupt abandonment leaves victims hurt and bewildered, struggling to comprehend what went wrong. Narcissists view others merely as tools to fulfill their needs, devoid of genuine compassion or concern, a notion both appalling and unfathomable. In the following section, we'll delve into the 7 cardinal sins committed by narcissists and how they evade accountability for their destructive behavior. By clicking subscribe, you can stay informed with fresh insights and contribute to raising awareness on this issue. Together, let's continue the dialogue and foster greater understanding. First and foremost, narcissists are the epitome of emotional vampires. These individuals thrive on consuming your essence, your vulnerability, honesty, and cognitive abilities. Their satisfaction stems from wielding control, domination, and inflicting harm. But at what cost? You sacrifice your own well-being for their selfish agenda. What exactly do you give up? Your mental stability crumbles, blurring the line between reality and illusion, hindering your ability to absorb and retain information. Your perspective and emotions become distorted, yet they show no concern for the erosion of your identity. The harm they cause means nothing to them. Their sole focus is on acquiring the energy and resources needed to sustain themselves. Excessive gaslighting stands as the second major transgression. They wove a web around your narrative, emotions, and perception of reality. Their aim was crystal clear: to dominate your story. By taking charge, they could fulfill their own desires, coercing you into compliance with their demands, and convincing you to agree to things against your better judgment. They inundated you with their thoughts, tightening the grip on your reality until you surrendered to their warped version. In their presence, your beliefs about yourself, them, reality, and the world were twisted and molded to fit their agenda. What diabolical scheme did narcissists devise to exploit you? They aim to take credit for actions you didn't commit, assign flaws you didn't possess, and scapegoat you for their misdeeds. Allowing someone else such control over your life chips away at your self-worth, leaving you feeling utterly debased and disconnected from your identity and purpose. Ignorance, the third grievous offense, should not be overlooked. Narcissists possess an eerie insight into their desires and needs, yet they play dumb. They perfectly grasp the concepts of consideration, self-awareness, and accountability, but refuse to acknowledge them. Instead, they conveniently adjust their behavior when they fear losing control over you or the relationship. Suddenly, they put on a facade of kindness and transform into seemingly cooperative individuals. It's baffling why they choose to behave this way, especially when they know it's exactly what you need to sustain the friendship. To keep the relationship going, they deliberately forced you to plead for even the most basic elements of respect, understanding, compassion, presence, intention, love, and care. Remember the genuine qualities that can nourish a friendship, all of which they intentionally denied you the fulfillment of. When direct control proved elusive, they resorted to targeting your reputation. Even when their lies were exposed for what they truly were, they persisted in spreading them, aiming to cause you harm. This malicious behavior stemmed from their baseless, animalistic hatred. It's difficult to comprehend why such a person deserves respect instead of facing the consequences of their actions. Past relationship issues should be left in the past, allowing for healing and personal growth. Yet, they refused to let go. Instead, they sought out individuals who could tarnish your reputation by spreading false narratives about you. Their actions not only damaged your credibility, but also affected how others perceived you, leading to detrimental effects on both your personal and professional life. Their deliberate disregard for the pain they caused reflects their desire to gain validation by turning others against you, further boosting their own sense of superiority. This behavior is unacceptable, as it gives them free rein to seek revenge driven by jealousy, spite, or malicious intent. Sin no. 5. Engaging in infidelity while concealing an affair with you. Caught in the act of betrayal, they resort to deceit. Who possesses the audacity to engage in such behavior? Confronted with their actions, they deny, gaslight, and shift blame, painting you as the culprit. Their emotional detachment is palpable. While I hesitate to attribute their conduct solely to a disorder, it reflects the actions of a morally bankrupt individual rather than someone afflicted by disorder. It's a despicable act, embodying evil by knowingly indulging in forbidden pursuits that would harm their partner if discovered. And when exposed, they seek to undermine you. If that isn't abhorrent, I don't know what is. I struggle to imagine a more profound betrayal. This betrayal is beyond forgiveness, as narcissism erodes the very foundation of trust, rendering forgiveness an elusive concept. Through a relentless barrage of lies and the dismantling of your shared moments, they callously discard you in the cruelest manner conceivable. Their manipulative tactics leave you questioning the very essence of truth. As you emerge from the haze of illusion, the stark realization dawns upon you that the entire relationship, and all that it encompassed, was constructed upon a bedrock of deceit. Rebuilding trust becomes an uphill battle, as the wounds inflicted and the shock endured require an extensive amount of time to mend. Regrettably, many who have tasted the bitter sting of betrayal find themselves unable to extend trust to others once more, forever bearing the scars of shattered faith. The sixth offense manifests in physical harm inflicted upon others. While not all narcissists resort to physical violence, those who do create an atmosphere of such intense insecurity that victims struggle to envision safety in the presence of anyone else. It may take years or even decades before a victim regains a sense of security, haunted by the constant fear of the perpetrator's potential return. They find it difficult to be their authentic selves, as the trauma of mental and physical abuse inflicted by the narcissist triggers anxiety even in seemingly safe surroundings. Having personally endured the devastating effects of having a narcissistic father, I vehemently denounce those who inflict physical harm on others. When someone turns violent, they cease to resemble themselves. Instead, all traces of compassion seem to vanish. Moreover, they relinquish control to their malevolent, diabolical impulses, merely succumbing to the urges of their rage. The seventh and final cardinal sin is abusive behavior. Narcissists view others as mere tools, discarding them once their usefulness expires. Fueled by a sense of superiority and entitlement, they see people as disposable commodities. This attitude extends to their dealings with goods and dodging accountability. When pursuing someone, it's not out of genuine interest or a desire for connection. Instead, they're driven by selfish motives like financial gain or sexual gratification. devoid of empathy or authentic human connection. Manipulating and trapping their victims serves to satisfy their self-serving desires, showcasing their self-centered nature. We'll delve deeper into this topic of exploitation in future episodes. I hope you found this episode thought-provoking. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed it, please like and share the content. Join us in the next episode as we explore strategies for personal growth and development. Embark on a captivating journey into the realm of the narcissist, a creature seemingly anchored in the past, making even rotary phones appear modern. Faith, much like an unexpected guest arriving when the party is on its last legs, possesses a whimsical sense of timing. Picture a breakup that lands like a ton of bricks, a narrative of heartbreak with words that cut deep, unwinding the threads of your significance and leaving you suspended in their apathy. Once vivid moments now exist only as memories, from lovey-dovey Shakespearean scenes to promises that once echoed like sweet music. You were led into a maze of anticipation, only to realize it was all part of their elaborate scheme. Then comes the dismissive wave, as confounding as the Mona Lisa smile. But hold on, dear reader, here's the twist. A mind-bending turn of events akin to solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. The narcissist who discarded you like an old toy is now deeply engrossed in soul-searching. Yes, you read that correctly. The same person who made you feel invisible is now trapped in a loop of self-reflection. This reevaluation spectacle isn't a random occurrence. It's a drama unfolding with the intensity of a Shakespearean tragedy. However, instead of kings and queens, we have egos and emotions. As the narcissist reflects, your presence may emerge like a lighthouse in their foggy mind, guiding their introspective ship to the shores of contemplation. Not every past connection receives this VIP treatment. It's your unique qualities that position you in the starring role of this dramatic reconsideration. Before you assume I'm preaching from a high horse, let me clarify. It's not arrogance I'm underscoring. It's a subtle acknowledgement of a truth often drowned out by the world's clamour. In a world where malice is brandished like a weapon and empathy is disregarded like a pebble, simple acts of caring, kindness, and avoiding harm become rare gems, forming a unique constellation in the vast galaxy of human behaviour. And dear reader, you're a part of that celestial display. So, stand tall, not in the looming shadow of arrogance, but in the gentle glow of the extraordinary. What distinguishes us is reciprocity, a concept envisioning a world where understanding and reciprocating each other's feelings are the norm. Sadly, we often encounter toxic individuals. That's why I assert that we're a step above, not to boast, but because a significant portion of the world seems immersed in toxic traits, narcissism, psychopathy, and an overt disregard for others' well-being. Negativity is something most of us steer clear of, setting us apart from those who engage in harmful behaviour. If you identify as an empath, consider honing your empathy skills. This growth often happens organically post-breakup as you heal and gain a heightened understanding of others. Meanwhile, the narcissist might observe from a distance. In their thoughts, they start re-evaluating you, drawing comparisons with their new partner. Gradually, they recognize your uniqueness and reminisce about the early days of your relationship. This leads them to question how they ended up in their current predicament. It's a somewhat intricate process. They don't directly reflect, but engage in contemplation. They acknowledge their misstep, yet reconciliation isn't always straightforward, especially when we're focused on our healing journey and maintaining distance. For a distance, they commence a reassessment, delving into your social media, bordering on mild obsession. Even if you've blocked them, they find avenues to reach out. Caution is imperative, as this could spiral into a full-blown fixation. They keep a watchful eye, envisioning a potential reunion. However, if you firmly close the door, this fantasy remains unfulfilled. If the door is slightly ajar, they might delay their reassessment, believing they can return at any moment. This underscores the significance of enforcing no contact. If communication is inevitable, keep it negative. Withhold positive attention. Closure might come from uttering a few decisive words. In the concluding phases, narcissists do reevaluate you, perceiving you as someone they desire but can't quite grasp, a presence that occupies their daydreams. To repel them, maintain strength and steadfast boundaries by setting clear limits. Deny them access, making yourself more desirable in their eyes. You transform into an unparalleled, irreplaceable figure, the one they regret losing, a constant preoccupation. While it may sound improbable, tales of Hoover attempts to reconnect, even years later, are shared, attesting to the uniqueness of our energy. As empaths, our energy shines brightly, making it incomparable and irreplaceable. They cling to an idealized version of you, stalking you on social media. Embarking on my personal journey with a narcissist, their recent attempt to connect through fake profiles, as detailed in my video, highlights their relentless pursuit of any link to the impact you've left. Authenticity becomes inconsequential. The mere echo of your voice suffices. You, my friend, are a rare gem in their world, forcing them to reevaluate their perception of you. Now, here's the intriguing twist. As you navigate the post-breakup odyssey of healing and self-discovery, shedding the shackles of pain and limitations, focus on yourself. Dive into novel experiences, perhaps in far-flung destinations. I've tried it, and it works wonders for self-worth. Yet, keep in mind that they'll be covertly observing your life, from social media escapades to your adventures in love. Your shared time together serves a blow to their ego, disrupting their narcissistic aura. You're not just good, you're thriving beyond their wildest expectations. While you stay authentic and evolve genuinely, they remain ensnared in the conformity of adapting to those around them. Essentially, they lack a distinctive identity, operating as social chameleons. Recall, the reason they revisit your existence is rooted in your genuine worth. If they'd been unusually silent, it's likely because they're entangled in contemplation. Your mission: focus on your self-worth, invest in personal growth by delving into knowledge, not only about narcissistic behavior, but related topics as well. I delved into the realm of narcissism for an extended period, encountering sources that painted them as untouchable, leaving me hanging. Consequently, I started sharing my insights on YouTube to assist you in comprehending, particularly after encountering a spiritual narcissist, someone who exuded godliness but fell short. Navigating through repeated attempts to reconnect or hoovers has become a familiar challenge for me. Those late-night calls, possibly their way of reaching out while entangled with a new source. My suggestion: block them, even consider changing your number. Severing ties is the ultimate strategy in handling narcissistic drama. Intrigued? Check out my video on confronting and unsettling narcissists. Remember, you hold value. Whether recognized by a higher power or the universe, your uniqueness sets you apart. Your energy makes you stand out. This channel is tailored for those who form deep connections, sometimes unintentionally mirroring narcissistic behavior, leading to distancing. Our capacity for profound connections poses a threat to them. Peel back the layers, and beneath the facade of superiority lies a narcissist's low self-esteem. Not to diminish the impact of low self-esteem, it genuinely affects many. However, narcissists feign superiority, awakening to their loss only when the illusion fades. The post-discard phase with a narcissist is undeniably challenging. Yet, here's the silver lining. It serves as a wake-up call for them. Only upon realizing what they've forfeited do they begin to appreciate your true worth. This dynamic works both ways. If you initiate the breakup, they might feel liberated initially, but the reality eventually dawns, unveiling your genuine value. Remember, you're one of a kind. Embrace yourself and acknowledge the blessings in your life. Count them, and you'll be astonished at how the positive deeds you sowed during the narcissist saga return unexpectedly. I've witnessed this in my own life. The love I thought was wasted in that relationship came back to me in ways I never envisioned, not just in love, but in all aspects of my life. I've gained a valuable lesson from past mistakes, exercising caution in deciding who enters my world. Loneliness, although a companion in the healing process, shouldn't hold dominion. Redirecting that energy into positive activities, such as exercising, diving into work, or exploring new hobbies, serves as a potent catalyst for positive change. In the process of rebuilding, surprise the narcissist with your growth. Evolve into something more valuable than they ever imagined. Strive to be untouchable. We settled in the past, but now our standards soar. Entering a relationship without proper healing is akin to leaping into an empty pool. It hurts. Healing isn't a linear journey. It's more akin to a roller coaster. We confront challenging situations, and the memories linger. However, it's crucial to recognize it's not our fault. Our genuine love posed a threat to them, prompting their decision to discard us. Little did they know, they weren't prepared for our epic comeback. After a breakup, implementing no contact works wonders. The way they perceive you undergoes a positive transformation. It takes time, but we rebound like resilient rubber bands, turning adversity into strengths, progressing forward, and emerging stronger. It's natural to feel a void, but rest assured, no one else compares to you. They may seek another empath, but when we were together, they failed to grasp your true significance. They remained trapped in their past, engaging in games and causing drama. Post-breakup, time often becomes a revealing agent, laying bare the truths that might have been obscured during the relationship. As the dust settles, both parties may come to recognize the unique value each brought to the table. This period of separation presents an opportunity for introspection and growth, encouraging individuals to concentrate on self-improvement across various facets of their lives, spiritually, physically, and mentally. The age-old saying, absence, makes the heart grow fonder rings true. The transformation and progress observed in a former partner can prompt a revaluation of the dynamics within the relationship. Embracing the journey of self-discovery and personal development following a breakup can be empowering, particularly in the context of relationships marked by narcissistic behavior. The turbulence, often associated with narcissistic individuals, can feel like a burden lifted upon separation, allowing for a renewed sense of liberation and freedom. It's crucial to trust in the unfolding of the plan, acknowledging that separations can be blessings in disguise, providing individuals with an opportunity to break free from the confines of toxic relationships. As one continues to advance and thrive post-breakup, the impact on the former partner can be substantial. Witnessing an ex-partner not just surviving but flourishing may unsettle those who once wielded control or manipulated the relationship. It serves as a testament to the strength and resilience of the individual who, despite the challenges, remains dedicated to self-improvement and personal growth. Fundamentally, the post-breakup phase signifies not only a period of loss, but a transformative shift in perspective. It provides an opportunity to attain clarity and a deeper comprehension of intricate situations, especially when navigating relationships with narcissistic individuals. While the ex-partner may express a desire for reconciliation, it becomes crucial to assess the pros and cons and, in certain instances, resist the allure of second chances. This life stage is not time squandered, but rather a valuable chapter in the ongoing narrative of personal evolution and empowerment. As the journey unfolds, expressing gratitude for the lessons learned and embracing the potential for new and authentic connections becomes a pivotal aspect of moving forward. And as we part ways, if you've found value in the shared insights, consider expressing appreciation by liking and subscribing.